Hello lads, welcome to Friday's Factorio stream. If you're watching this video later. I think I'm calling this dangOREous. This is the, I kind of been working on it a little bit here and there. I'm just kind of like recording / streaming, you know, during stream times. But this is definitely a very fun pack. And we've actually got a problem with our filter. And that problem is we have too much bloody copper in the system right now, and we can't get the copper out. There's almost too much coal in the system. We can't get the coal out. Yeah, it's just we're starting to get full to the gills with full to the gills, and we need to just speed this process up a little bit. This was working fine before, like this was keeping up, but it's just not anymore. And basically what that means is, thank you phone, basically that means if this gets jammed, then everything screeches to a halt because we just can't get stuff put in time. So what we got to do is we got to fix copper. Now what's interesting is I have one line of copper that's moving and one line of copper that's not moving. So why is that not moving? Well, a long time ago when I first started getting this thing set up, I didn't need two lines. So I didn't use both lines. Now I need both lines. It's just how it is. So we're going to kind of fix that. We probably also could get away with using more red belts. But I think more red belts will not fix the problem. Speaking of fixing the problem, how are we going to fix this? The sulfuric acid has been a massive pain. In this spot. So maybe the secret is, to start with, to move right, this should go back into the system, I think. So let's start by taking this sulfuric. Wow, that's a big wave for over here. Oh, never mind. I thought, goody, this is done, but it's not. So let's see. We can go like this. Sorry, I know you're not supposed to do multiple things at once, but we've got to take the time to keep hitting iron when we see it. Okay, so let's get this cleaned up. We're gonna pick a different spot. This was ninja'd through here primarily at the time for primarily for some uranium that was there. And that uranium has been gathered. So let's get this the heck out of here. Also, this should make things a whole lot easier to start kind of cleaning up and making a bit of a path, I hope. And we'll have to figure out a different way to deal with this sulfuric acid and battery issue. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, is this much easier now to figure out how to adjust everything? A little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. So if this this iron goes doot doot and this iron goes doot, I'll make sure that this iron has stopped flowing. And then once that happens, we will start a second copper. Screw it, we'll just put that here. Doot, doot, doot. It's all about making sure that this copper is getting the heck out of the way right now. again, I'm really kind of surprised I didn't have 2 lines of copper already, you know? But just didn't. All right, let's do our favorite thing in Factorio real quick. Look, Mom, I'm a logistics robot. Yay! We may actually have too many of these slots taken up in inventory as well, but we'll see. All right, I am not monitoring the Twitch at the moment. Let's get that fixed. Make sure everything looks good. So my concern is now that we're going to start filling up on copper again almost right away. And that is not going to be very fun. So one of the things that I have done earlier today, or not today, earlier this week, whatever, was I added a storehouse here, which I probably should put a little light. Let's put a little wooden box in there. And it looks like this. Now, the nice thing is about this particular design is I could add more storage warehouses at the top, more to the bottom, whatever. And as long as things keep moving, we're in relatively good shape. Oh, I need more red thingies. We're going to have to make more of those arms. More and more. Now we could just keep using loaders. Loaders are very good at kind of keeping things moving. The thing is that I don't necessarily want to have the extra UPS lag from loaders all the time, because they do have some FPS issues where generally the also, you know what, let's also make sure that these are all flagged for just copper here. Excellent. So my general plan was if I just have bigger, oh, see, it's another problem we're having right now is we don't think I had the power set up correctly. So we'll need to look at that. But this warehouse is empty now. And we're going to just take... put a... Where is that? There he is. Put a factory here making gears really quick. And we're going to go check on things. Don't get carried away. Alright, so what's... I still don't understand what's going on. This is 36 engines. 36 engines should be right around 30 megawatt, or 30 watts, right? My transfer setting is up to 1 gigawatt. So really that doesn't need to be so high. So to lower it, it is Control R. But it's got to be more than that. So Shift R. So 50 megawatts is roughly where that should be at. And if we look over here, our production, we're satisfying everything. Our production is here. So doesn't that mean we have this much more possible production? I don't know. I don't know. This one, is everybody working? Everyone has water. Same deal. What are you set for? You're also set for 1 gig. So let's lower this back down. Control R. There you go. So now, okay, so basically what that did was told the game, in my opinion, give it a better idea of how much power there's really there. So that should be fine. Also, I have not figured out if we can store accumulators in a factory building and be able to get the power both in and out. That's... just haven't got that figured out. Let's see. I'm going to blow my nose, and then I'm going to jump into the Discord chat. Hello, we're back. Alright. And this is milking water off of here. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like I don't have enough power going on for whatever reason. And it is bothering me. It is bothering me. Alright. So, let's check this is at 12k now. Which is pretty good. These are 2 steady lines going in. Looks like a reasonable amount of iron going out. That looks pretty good. Things are piling up nicely. Everything looks like they're coming in again. This guy looks like we're still not moving coal out fast enough. Suppose we could probably get another coal line in here. Oh, good. These are done. Oh, guess not quite. Cram them in there, lads. So this was a quick hack I put together early, yesterday, I guess, just to kind of get that stuff moving. All right, give me coal, please. I suppose this top one could have been changed to stone. Stone could have come from up here. Either way, it's fine. Alright, so now we need to get probably this sped up, although this is full, right? Yeah, so now we really need to get a coal storage building. Because ideally this particular warehouse should be basically empty if everything kind of works as we would like. These can have a little bit of a buffer in them, but this would hopefully be mostly empty, and that's just not what's going on right now. And I think a lot of it has to do with the coal and not having, honestly, not having the right. We need to be moving to red. We should be transitioning to red belts. But we just don't have red inserters. And I really don't want to make that leap to red belts until we have the red inserters. Why are you have a priority? You should just be... Yeah, there you go. There you go. We're cleaning out this area here for... I want to kind of eventually put more power buildings down here. Like I said, it looks like we are having power issues, primarily when the lasers get fired, and I was hoping that we could kind of maybe just use accumulators to fix that. But I mean, look at it when the lasers go off. Poo-doo-doo! And it's just instantly problems. So this is kind of what I was trying to explain before, that I'm thinking about adding a new coal print here. And basically what I would do is I would have, right now we just have 2 lines of coal, so I would take the 2 lines of coal in like here and down here, then they would filter through as more of a storage, and I'd probably pre-prime it here. But if I needed to, we can add more warehouses, and just really ramp up the storage. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the best way is to do the coal storage. I've been watching a lot of Neil House, which is again where I got a lot of these ideas from to even play this particular mod pack. And in fact, this is his mod pack. I highly recommend, if you are enjoying bits and pieces of this stream or video, that you check out his mod pack, because I did not come up with this mod pack, but it is a lot of fun. I'm having a good time playing it. That is for sure. Alright. Yeah, let's just make sure I have plenty of materials here. Oh, we're low on. I need to get like some quality of life stuff in place. Just more quality of life stuff. Now what are we missing? Oh, we don't have any iron on us. There we go. Still can't make very many. We only have 100 iron gears. Is that the problem? Okay, yeah, that was a problem. Yeah, I don't want to make any iron gears. So like I said, I'm trying to figure out this mine, or this storage, to the best of my capabilities here. And I'm a little concerned that if I don't allow some additional movement here, it's not going to be enough. And what we're going to end up having is we're going to have all of our storage here and none of it here. I really don't want that. So I'm thinking maybe we just start by ramping this up. That looks okay. Looks okay. And then right now we can probably just get away with doing something simple like this. Is my thinking at the moment, and then this will probably actually, whoop. Okay, well that is actually good news. It never looks like good news when you run out of belt, but that is actually good news. So that one will probably go like that for now. Okay, so the question is, can I put that here? Not very easily, huh? So we put building here, we kind of shoot things over. Let's get rid of these things. I'm tired of them blinking on my screen. I don't have the Thank you. Stop blinking at me. Why is the music not working either? I know they have a tendency to have like super quiet Factorio music. Okay, well. Who knows is the long story. Alright, so let's see if we can't fix this problem in numerous ways. One, can we not have their plastic run clear through this area? Probably. But not very bloody easily. 2, can we adjust the water so it's less of a pain? Yes, we could do that. And if the water pipes are moved, then does everything else get a little easier? Maybe? Man, my nose is going crazy this morning. Alright, so let's think about this. If we move plastic up 2 lines to here, why do I have no... I should have a little bit of belts. There we go. A little bit of these old belts still. Alright, so if this were to go here, and this moved up to here, that should give us enough space for this building. Is that right? Right here? I have to do something about this raw line of ore. Probably just bring it down 1, because then these will come in and then we'll have 4 lines out the side, so then one of these can just move there. Alright. Oh, but then this can't jump as well. Well, we're gonna try to figure it out. I do have enough robots that some of this stuff is not nearly as hard as I'm gonna end up making it, but okay. So part 1 of this big experiment here. Plastic out of the way. Alright, robots. Step 2. There's the music. I hear it now. Just shoot them out of the sky. Where did that water pump go? It is possible that we're best off. Let's see if we can square that up just a little. Make that just a little nicer. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. Water pipes are one of the biggest pain in the butts. Okay, so now yeah, we still need more room. Should probably go like here-ish. Okay, so what if we We'll deal with this in a minute. What if we take this guy and we just run that down here along this path? Yeah, I need to have us. I need to get some of this working a little bit smoother. There we go. Get out of here! Get out of here! Go! Alright. And... come on. Get. All this stuff should be able to go into the filter system and it should all get filtered out. Which is part of the reason I built the filter system the way I did. Alright. That's still going to need to be like wiggled all weird looking. Just think we'll still be okay. Alright, yeah, it should be fine. Looks like a pretty massive dork right there, but it is working, so that's good. The robots are fixing all the things like they're supposed to. And then, like I said, we should have 4 lines out pretty quickly. And what we're going to do is I think we'll be able to transition this right here pretty like right now. And then I want this output. I'd like to reclaim these factories. Alright, so let's get you straightened back out. Bam. Just in case anything else gets in here, I want to make sure that stays filtered. Okay. And then let's use this guy for here. Although, honestly, I don't even know if we want this one here anymore. Probably not. I don't probably want this one here anymore either. But I do really like the idea of having some emergency coal for these. Like a sizable amount of emergency coal. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and keep this one over here. And we're gonna... Then we're gonna let this one go, though. Yeah, we're gonna let this one go. Now, the other thing I'd like to do is I'd like to get rid of this copper. I almost would like to do one of these for every raw material, just to make bloody sure that it's all dealt with. Also, at some point, we're going to need iron, like raw iron. But heaven help us if we even pretend to have enough iron to feel like stockpiling it. Like, that's just never going to happen right now. But this looks like at least the problem is solved-ish. Solved-ish. Is that a word? Okay. Alright. Let's start off by making the rounds. Let's check out all of our incoming ore issues here. Looks like this guy is pretty close to... Man, this guy's got a ton of stuff. Let's get some more miners in this area, get it squared up again. How many can we cram in here? Looks like we can cram in 3. Attack, which is fun. I've been going out occasionally and cleaning up trash, but yeah, that's too far. Really, the only one that is a problem is this one. Ooh, that one. That sucks. So I don't want to cut down any of these trees. Cutting down the trees is not what I want. I just want to make space before we get to the tree cutting down part. Like I said, I want to leave the trees as a barrier for pollution. So ideally, someday, what I'll probably, hopefully will end up doing is putting pretty much everything into a big Factorio building down here for power, and I'll have like 1 mega power building. I hope. Alright, so all this can go now? Yeah. Apparently not. This one. Okay. This guy doesn't have power. Oh, this looks good. Plus, any a little bit extra iron is good. This is real bad. Shove everything on the other side of the belt, please. That'll help everything but you. I guess you don't need to be like that, do you? Honestly, neither does this one, but might as well leave it. Alright, yeah, this is doing nicely. Pretty soon we'll have a pretty good clearing right here that we can still manipulate, get things done. This looks pretty good. This guy's looking good. Uh-oh, this guy's mostly mined out. There's a couple right here that are acting a little slow. It's fine though. We're not in a big hurry for... Oh, never mind. Danger zone. We are in a big hurry for these. Why is this one not... Alright, so you may notice on the corners, I've been doing extra speed modules and less of the productivity modules. The reason for that is the corners are always going to be the ones that mine out the last. The last. Last? More last? The last? All last. However you want to put it. They're going to mine out last. So by throwing in the speed modules, it helps them not be the last ones. And again, the corners are the part that is always the trickiest that I've found so far. But this guy should have some speed modules in him. I'm not sure why he doesn't. Can I make a couple of speed modules? 1, 2, 3. We'll come back. We'll come back for you. Maybe you too. These are good, but these are all coal and yeah, these are all fine. I really want to make sure that the iron has the production modules in it pretty much always. We're ready for fast loaders. Are we ready for titanium? Titanium processing would actually be sweet for a lot of things. Just don't know if I'm really ready for that kind of investment. It's going to be really close. I would like to get this done too, but I just don't think I can make 300 high-tech science packs right now. Allows you to transport items to your factory building using chests. Hover over the connection arrow to press R to choose between input, output, or balance mode. I would like to know what this is. But I also just want more mining productivity. I can't afford to dump science pack 3s in there though for something like that. You ready for logistics slots? That would not be the worst. What also would not be the worst is logistics slots. But again, I just don't have. I don't have either of these packs. So yeah, let's start with this, and then man, science. This line looks like it's getting close to being ready to move. Let's see, like, these guys down here. These are new. Oh, I didn't even realize this guy wasn't working. Don't I just look dumb? Alright, we're going to move this line. So this is a good time for people to kind of see how I have been doing it. Does not mean it's the right way, for sure. Also, this was not running the whole time, so the whole line can't move. Because I'm bad at things. Man, I wish I wasn't so bad at stuff. Okay. So we're going to copy this. Here to there. We're going to remove these. We will line up from some point, in this case, right here. Should work. take this part. We'll put it here. And we'll disassemble this part. Huzzah! See how easy it is? Life is easy with science. And then we will turn this guy around and make him go like that. We'll start to decon this row. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Rubits. Alright. Now let's get that corner space involved. So we've been doing basically wherever I can get more iron, we've been doing more iron. Even if it means slower and more power. So be it. Alright, we have 9 guns. Looks like right here has been a relative hot spot, so let's fire off an extra couple of guns down here. The nice thing about finally getting to the laser guns is that we're not constantly... No! No! I had assumed that area was reasonably safe. Scum! In the grand scheme of things, though, that's pretty reasonable. Scumbags. Alright, that means we gotta start protecting down here some, too. I was really hoping this would not be the case. That we could keep this area relatively lightly guarded because of the trees, but there's probably somebody here that came through and happened to wander through, like probably this like thin area. Grr. My evil plan of burying important stuff in trees. Damn you, Sharktopus. Okay. We need to continue our base walk around. We always have to be looking for resources. This bottom belt is empty. Nice. Let's get these guys in the process of squaring this corner back up. If we can. Fight. See, we're gonna want this one down here. Yeah, we're gonna have to just go close. We might as well just go here because this one's got to go. Even this corner is done. Sweet. Alright. Same basic plan. Yoink. Cut it. In this case, we're going to go ahead and grab all those dudes. Back to work. And then we'll have house robots start grabbing these. And I think we'll help these robots by grabbing the at least the miners with the productivity modules in it. That's weird. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, okay, it's not that weird. Then we move down the big power pole line. That gives all the power. And we grab all of the guns. And we clean out the gins. I'm just shift it down one. And because this is iron, and iron is clearly the most valuable thing on the bloody planet, look at that precious iron flowing in. Just flowing. Alright, let's not blow up that tree if we can help it. See what I mean about corners being a pain? Of course you guys do. Those of you who are here and listening and paying attention, you all know how it goes. Everybody knows the trouble I speak of. There we go. Robots are bringing in replacement lasers. I don't know how much this one's necessary anymore. If we just turn around and instead put one here, might be enough. I'm less worried about these guys actually having productivity modules. We're gonna pull them out. I don't really care. Like, we have plenty of copper. We just gotta keep cleaning it out because we're gonna need to tap this this iron at some point. All right, let's just more logistics slots. Yeah, no, let's do it. Let's get the red loader going. That's part of what's been holding us back on speeding up our whole system. I'm not too worried about going further back than this, although because this is iron right here, we might go a little deeper. But I'm not as worried about this stuff. Once these are mined out, we'll probably call that basically done. But that's not a priority. Although anyone that's not working is just a passive drain on the system, and that's unnecessary. So we're good back to here, and that's kind of the zone that I was worried about. Alright, is that all the way around the base? Did we get everywhere? Hey, Firebelly! Sorry for the late follow-up there. We try to keep a better eye on what's going on in the chat, so I apologize. My late response time here. All these guys still look pretty good. Let's check out our various storage facilities. And then again, we may have to start working on just ramping up the storage right now too. It's kind of been the balance we've been dealing with all day. Before we get too excited, let's jump in here and stick some more lube in the old lube bucket. Grab these electric engines, dump those off in the up here for now. I don't have any batteries currently being made, so we can't make more. Down here. Also at 44. Okay, so fast loader's underway. We could probably safely take this down now. You just got to get all these hacks back out of the way and just take the time to make the things we need to make in the places we need to make them. That is easier said than done. Easier said than done. The thing I was most worried about this morning just happened. My box of Kleenex ran out. I'll be right back. So I don't know how it works at your house, but how it works here is we keep a box of Kleenex in the living room, and it sits next to the wife's chair, right? And then I steal that box and I take it to my office when my office tissues get low. So I never have a full box of Kleenex. And that was part of a hack to make things. What is this even doing here? Oh, this is the. Okay, this is the quote unquote bus. Line right there. Hello, Quinn. I'm really tempted to clean up this for the running-esque path here. Do the same thing here, but I really don't run too far past this point. Okay. That's fine. This is where we had hacked in some batteries. This is where we're currently hacking in some greens. As we get this tidied up, there'll be a lot less hacking in of things. And that's exactly what I'm looking for right now, is just cleaning up the hacks. Getting it gone. Alright, how are you doing on space? You're still coming out, but not very fast, which means this guy's probably full over here. Yeah. Alright, so let's transition this into probably this one. Again, we may have to jump through some hoops at some point to rearrange that storage system. It's part of the reason I'm looking at how the storage should work. Also, give me... Here. Bam! Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. We need to organize our thoughts and get started on something. What is it we need more than anything else? We need to get our little would-be mall for arms and loaders and stuff like that. Although loaders need to be glued into this. This is a system I basically stole from somebody else for belts and things. And it's okay. It's not great. It's okay. Oh, let's actually, let's take a look at... Let's take a look at hacking in some battery creation somewhere. Actually. We still have hardly any sulfuric acid. And that is because... we just don't have anything in the way of... Yeah, that is purely a lack of oil issue. There's just not much we can do about a lack of oil right this minute. Looking at the map, I have, I think, one oil over here. I have one oil over here. I really would like to get several oil, but I just don't see any. Maybe it would be a good use of our time to go out like on a big mining or a big scouting expedition, but that seems iffy. Maybe if I had like, maybe I could set up some sort of outpost if I happen to find a old or like a lake. But short of that, I'm not sure how I could set up anything with enough defenses or anything to be significant in any other way. Wait a minute. Okay, that's fine. How is this one set up? Yeah, this is set up with that kneel-out system that I kind of like, but I'm not sure it actually holds more than the other system that I have here. So if each one of these boxes are holding 1.6K, so that's 192, it may be more effective, space efficient, I'm not sure. But it's certainly not as easy getting lines out of it. That's 100% for sure. Speaking of lines out, how are we doing over here? So these are definitely keeping up with this. No problem. Okay, good. This is down to 10K. Alright, let's get another building built. We need to unload some stuff here. Let's put half of those gears away. Radar. We got a stack of walls down here, so we don't need 2 stacks of walls. The rest of this we'll keep for now. Oh, I don't like this. For me to get just like walk over and pick up a stack of copper, I've got to pick it up off the line. That is an unforeseen consequence to this particular change. So before, I had the copper out here just like I had the iron. Yeah, that's an unforeseen consequence. I need to... Because I want that ability to do that. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to do a thing that it's kind of gross. Actually, let's use one of these. And it can have at it if it wants. Hey, logistics slots. Sweet. Keep me at 100 copper, please, robots. And I know you're not gonna have power there. Isn't that sweet? Look at him. Look at him bringing me the things. Iron. Keep me at around 500-ish iron, please. Oh, look at them. Aren't they sweet? Look at them go. Yeah. That's something I've been waiting for. Being able to get stuff from the robots. Which means there's things like... Look at them go. They're just coming at it. Why do I have so many of these? Need some trash slots here pretty soon. Alright. Trash those, because those aren't necessary. Yeah! Now that we have logistics robots up and working, and we have our logistics slots, we should definitely get to work on getting some malls in place. The challenges are going to be that the robots don't take out of these warehouses, at least not yet, at least not that I have seen. So I have to figure out a good way to haul things out in a line. And I haven't seen anything go out on a split line and back in on a split line. So that's something to kind of think about. Like, for example, if I were to bust these out of here somehow, I guess I could also put a little baby logistics system in here. It's not the worst idea. With like 4 robots or 10 or something, then they could call out and I could send things out these tubes. Alright, let's see what it'd be like if I did that. There you go, guys. I know you're just trying to help. Is that my 500 iron? It is. Nice. Alright, so let's take a look at what would it be like to have robots sitting... Oh wait, never mind, I don't have logistics chests. That's not going to work. That's pretty ironic, isn't it? Also, this probably doesn't have to go that fast, so it can probably be even more ironic. Alright, let's see how that works. Oh, it works the way I thought it would, or worked better than I thought it was going to. Alright, so you go into a logistics chest here with, say, that many. And then this is not going to work very well, is it? It's not a burner inserter. How weird. Yeah, I don't have a way to put both of these in there. Into one chest, the way that's currently done. So let's flip these around. This is so not the right way to do this, probably. There's probably 100 better ways. Because I can't think of one right now. So one is going to be... I do that with one inserter. Is that what this is supposed to be? This one? Alright, I'll work on that one next. When this fast loader is done. Maybe I should just wait then? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I could do this better. Yeah, okay. I can do this better. I'm just gonna go this and this. And set both of these to 50. And then I need one of these. I just need to take that, hook the chest up to it, and then it to this guy. I take the contents of the chest. I guess each. Multiply that by -1. Then output everything. So basically what that's doing is taking the contents of the chest, making it negative. This is going to take the positive things, glue it together, and then it should set filters based off of that. Oh, that is not working, sir. Oh, did I uncook? There it went. And now it's having a conniption fit. Alright, let's pull that back out for a second. What did I do? Yeah, okay, that should be working. I guess it just doesn't want to work on that. Should stop at the magical number. Alright, yeah, it did. Good. Let's put you in. Let's fill you up so you don't keep going. And then I'm going to go put these things back in the chest so they're not killing themselves trying to make all these things. Let's change you to 1. Let's change you to 1. For now, that'll work. Alright, so this one is chest sharing. Allows you to transport items through your factory using chests. So I guess we'll figure that out in a minute. Here to bring me things. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Oh, and I didn't do anything for the belts. 'Cause I do. Rich. Basically with the same chest on the input and the output point, and it can share either or flow both. Okay. Like I said, we'll fiddle with it. We will definitely fiddle with it. I've not played with the Factorio mod, so I do not pretend to be an expert at it all. What do you? Oh, grabbing more iron. Always grabbing more iron. That's great. You robots are great. Alright, how we doing? Somebody coming over here. There you go, they're going. Like, I don't think we don't have that many repair packs left in the system either. So I guess what we'll do is we'll experiment with repair packs first when that's working. There we go. Okay. Did I miss a... This has been unpowered this whole time, I bet. Somebody out there is yelling, Samius, you idiot. Alright, these all still look pretty good. Alright. We now have 15 red loaders. Yes, sir. Let's go speed up some bits and bobs here, shall we? Oh, the filters are running nice now, too. Good. Alright. Let's do iron first. Let's get this copper upgraded. I'm not as worried about stone. Stone can keep moving at the same slow speed. There's a fast. Those can go slow. We're gonna basically turn. Okay. Guess we have two 2 coal right now? Maybe I don't need 2 coal. If I make 1 red. Probably fine for now. Alright, let's get the other... That's fine. Alright, let's get these outputs. Not that they, can support that yet, but... Let's get the iron outputs at least sped up. Clearly we're shooting more lasers. Pew pew. Gotta figure out what it is I'm doing wrong with these factory buildings also. I can go way longer now. We upgrade these things. I've never understood... Huh. I missed a spot. Never understood people not kind of hammering your the speeds there and the distances, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Is that good enough? Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we just so happen to have a bunch of copper or iron. Get out of here. Not much copper too, but get out of here also. Alright, that looks good. Alright, let's start getting these lines upgraded, shall we? That'll be hot. Alright, robots, I know you're not going to like this, but I need like 500 of those probably all the time. The reason this doesn't run just straight... Oh yeah, obviously. So that. I just want the distance here. Is this not the network? Oh, they're just slow. They're coming. They're trying so hard. We try so hard, but you run away. Z, right? Nice. Yeah, they're trying. They're trying their little robot legs off to bring me what I need. Okay. So right now I don't need all of the lines to be red, but I want the transfer lines to be red. I want them to be hustling. And then I guess I need to work on more power. Can't seem to figure out how to keep the power on all the time. Come on, Sam. All right, any other... Just like trying to get all of these yellows out of the system here, basically. Although we're going to need some. Never mind. I'll just keep dumping the yellows in here for now. Tasty. Alright. So those were the... That's southern. That one's yellow, but it goes into a red feeder line. Those are yellow, but it goes into a red feeder line. This does not go in a red feeder line. Also, it does not look like it is doing anything. So, let's move this thing. Yummy, 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 yummy. None of these are like important, so it's all good. Because I'm right here and I want to make sure that we have the least amount of time with the guns being off as possible, I want to particularly up here. So, oh, the guns are back. Nice. Excellent job. Now we can disassemble this line, and we should have made sure that those were not done by our robots. That guy can go away. Alright, so now... it's a little bit awkward. Also, now this goes into a red feeder line. Why do I have 21 robots? See? How long were we gone? Not very bloody long. And look, there's a biter attack. That little son of a... Need 41... Oh, they're really hitting over there. Alright, so we definitely got to get another power going. Don't think we can screw around any longer. So I want to change the power layout fairly significantly here. Alright, what do we need? Need 500 stone. Yeah, stop attacking me. Let's get our building started. attacks are coming in more frequently now. We need to make sure that we have the ability to put it into that. Here, leave me alone. In fact, let's take this down to 100 iron, just in case they we gotta get some stuff done. Alright, I need you guys to turn into these, but I don't want to have to do it all. So God, all of these shitty little attacks. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. That'll process all of those into these. Let's see. Same thing with boilers. I really don't have to deal with all the boiler junk. Can I make boilers here? Wow, that makes it a whole lot faster than I do. Alright. I'll go as long as there's gears in here. Where are all my gears? I made a bunch of gears. Lots of gears. Alright, so this should basically go away and make all the boilers I can need. Go! Build boilers. Build the boilers, my minions. Alright. So now is probably the time to start figuring out how to transition to down here for the Sweet, I didn't realize I had two buildings set up. Okay. So I really like how oh, maybe that's the problem. Maybe this ran out of power because I'm dumb and I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna say that's a big part of the problem. Come on, just a little more. Stop pushing me on the belt. Okay, so I like how this one is set up in general. But I think we're going to have to make a couple of tweaks to it. So I think for starters, both inputs are going to come in at the top. Also, I don't want my robots building any of this right this second. So robots, please go in there. Alright, so I want both inputs coming along the top. So probably I need like a splitter here-ish. It's not great, but it'll be okay. Okay, so if we do it like that, then input here, and then let's see, input output pipe, and the input pipe will be, was it the first one? Yeah, the first one. Alright, so what do we need for this? We need 36, 7. Okay. So we're probably pretty close to having this together by now, I would imagine. And then 7. Okay. I guess I didn't bring arms, or yeah, I didn't bring arms with me. I also need 14 arms. But I think we're going to transfer all of our power to these designs pretty quick. Missing a bunch of stuff. Nice. Okay. Let's see. We definitely need arms. Thanks. We'll turn some of those into those while we're running around. What did you run out of? Oh, you're just low on pipe because you're low on pipes. Alright, give me this. These. We have 18, 19, 20 rows. 20, 16. Okay, so there's 20, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright, 36. Disgusting. Alright. Need a input. The first one. And then what we want to do, I guess here. Don't think I'm going to have enough wiggle room for more than one water feed for those. Oh man, don't make me kill a bunch of extra trees I don't want to have to kill. So we're gonna cut this line, start letting that flow. And I'll need another water pump. No, not an oil pump. As much as I'd love to have a need for another oil pump right now. No, I said no. No on that oil pump. Didn't make it. Doesn't look like it. Alright, good. Do everything right, I think should be able to hook up 4 lines out of here for power, no problem. No problem. Gotta make sure it's filtered for coal. So I think this is going to work nicely. It's kind of hard to tell. Ah, you're kidding. Okay, well you win, Factory, Samius buildings. No way. There's like 0% chance that I don't have enough of this junk in my backpack, right? Or somewhere in storage. Aha! I knew it! I knew it! I knew somewhere in this pile of junk was a freaking... with some old belts. You know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and finish lining up this. I mean, normally I'm a big put it off till tomorrow so you don't have to do it today kind of guy, but just want to make sure that this is all going to work appropriately. So I'm tired of having power problems. The real question is, yeah, this is going to be ugly because I can't make that less ugly right now, can I? Maybe this building needed to be one more that way. Can't believe I didn't think of that. I mean, I can, because it's totally like me not to think about it, but rationally, I can't believe I didn't think about it. Okay, also, this pipe does not need to be equalized. This can just be... No, that's not what I was doing. R to change the direction, and Shift R to increase the rate. Increase the delay 1. Control R, I don't need any delay. You know what, I'm just going to take that back out and put it back down. Uprate every 30 ticks. Uh-oh. Whoa. That's real bad. That's real bad. We have not had a major attack over here in a in a couple of minutes. So that's a little scary, actually. Especially since I'm investing a whole bunch of power right there. Like, we literally just invested 1 S-ton of effort and energy right here. And then I need to make sure that this is... Oh, hey, you know what would be really great? If I remembered to grab the boilers. I bet that'd be sweet. Alright, so this actually needs to be that many also. Yeah, we're gonna have to fortify this area reasonably as well. You get to power all these guys. Yay! Alright, so let's increase this to 30. Let's see. Control R to decrease, Shift R to increase it. Why did you stop? Oh no, we don't have the purple. I need to get 800 of these going. Actually, this is the next big hurdle I need to jump through. I also really want planes, but yeah, we can't afford to waste stuff like that. Yeah, just get on this. All right, why are you? Like, this should work, right? Did I... Alright, something is incorrect here. Let's... I don't know how I screwed up what. Has to be this. I had to screw up this water pipe somehow. That literally has to be what I did. Okay. We have an input on the other side. We have an output here. This is taking its sweet time. Fine. You know what? Maybe... Maybe I just won't mess with that in the future. I'm not sure how I managed to break that, to be really honest. These guys are going. Steam is steaming along. Let's turn this around. Output mode. let's see. We're currently only producing 24. Megawatts per... There we go. That one more building made the difference. Because they're shooting up there. They're satisfying everything. That's going to take for too long. We need to get this one done. Yeah, we have to finish this one so we can start on coal liquefaction. Okay. So this is our blueprint for power. We're going to do another one over here. And we're going to see how much we're missing. Yeah, alright, so this is coming together. What are we missing? We're definitely going to be missing some pipes. 4 pipes. We're going to be missing an input pipe. So let's make an input pipe. Probably just ate all of the pipes that we just made, so let's make a few more pipes. Alright, excellent. Looks like we are ready to rock. Ready to rock! Input. And water goes here. You know what else you could probably bring me? Robots. Probably bring me 200 greens. That would be a really good use of your time. Alright. Where was I? Water. I don't want to chop down that tree, but I think I have to. Again, I'm trying to keep as many of the trees as I can around. Just keep our pollution down, get our attacks down at least as possible, as much as possible. Alright, how do we want to do the power between these poles? Doesn't need to be a big one, but I kind of like the idea of just having... You know what? I also don't hate the idea of just like... this either. Along the back. Alright, are you... how we doing? You've got a little bit more left. And then we're going to... I want to make sure there's room for 4 buildings in here. Perfect. Excellent. Excellent. Still want a road down here just for giggles. I'll probably continue to mine out this iron. But we'll let the rest of it basically go. Alright, do we have... Did you build it? Not too bad. I mean, more than I wanted to deal with, so thank you, Rubits. I need to make 2 more. Perfect. I can make 2 more. 2 more is a number that I'm willing to create in this situation. Go forth and multiply! My steam engine minions. Probably don't need this wall anymore, huh? Let's actually take this and stick it in. Now I have a... This book is just like random junk, right? Yeah, this book is just... That book is dumb. Go away. Give me a new book. Give me a book for my... Oh, there it is. I thought I had a book for my random stuff. Alright, so here to here we're going to want... 1... So, let's get these walls gone. Need the tree though. Which means, at the very least, I'm going to want to shoot this like that. That's fine. That is totally fine, computer. Now let's mine out around this tree. Alright, that was unnecessarily ugly. You still don't have coal because I just didn't run it over because I'm dumb. Excellent. It's good to at least know why things are not working. Alright, so once this building is up and running... Did I not hook up the power? I did not hook up the water. How silly. Ding dong. Alright. Dang it. I'm always doing that too. Let's see. One more time. Shift R. Shift R to 50. Alright, so now that we have that, we can pick up this power building, I believe. So let's just kill the coal over here. Storage chest. Little storage chest. My robot's in there. Storage chest. Alright. So they should be able to take care of that. I have this extra coal that I can just dump in here. Oh, there's another biter attack. Alright, so we do need at least one more laser over here. Because we are going to be pushing this out pretty quickly. We may... Maybe we should do it now. That'd be truthful. I think over here is not running anymore, so get those gone. Those down. Can't move this until those are back in. So the robots are gonna have to take their. Gonna have to get that done first. All right, how are my robots doing? They are slow. Oh, probably because this needs to be in. No, partially because I should probably have done these belts. I started doing these belts, but then I stopped. Alright. The rest of it they should be able to handle pretty quickly. Might be time that I grab a few more bots just for stuff like that. Like, why did those guys come to me anyway? We don't have that many construction bots though. Turn this off. It's getting chilly. Getting chilly up there. Let's make sure these last few bots that... Oh, because they took stuff out of my backpack. Urgh. Ooh, sexy. Yeah, they're pulling junk out of my bag, out of my pack here. Cool. So, Nathan, longtime fan of the I was gonna say cocktail hour, but actually of the Two Trolls podcast, knew that I needed one more. Really? These guys aren't gonna do? Are they not? That's in the construction zone. I just don't have it. Anyway, knew that I needed one more Legion's War Boss pre-release foil. And apparently they're like $2. So he ordered me one, like a boss. Alright, so that building is down. These guys should go poof poof. We'll need to get water worked over. Oh, they won't put it down. Robots are too good to put those down. I really don't want to cut down these trees, but it would be way better. Alright, for the good of the convenience, trees here go away. Makes me very sad. I really did not want to cut down any more trees than I needed to be able to function here. You're down at 34K. Okay, good. Good. Alright, so we have this line over. In transfer rate's already set for 50, so that's pretty good. So we have we have 4 full buildings running. Power for killing dorks should not be an issue. Now this one pump is powering 2 buildings, so I'd like to get that on its own sooner than later, but I really need to get this building out of the way to do that. Alright, it's time to play everyone's favorite game. Look at me, Ma. I'm a logistics robot. Yes, I make that joke every time. Yes, I know it's bad. Kinda sorry. Kinda sorry.
Hello!
Welcome to WebEx.
I have good news.
Oh yeah? Are you off work for the day?
No.
Okay. What's your other good news then?
The Sheeple Kickstarter has met its goal.
Ah. So you were really advertising for you very hard for that game, by the way. So I'm glad that you got it done.
This guy's hustle just for one, it's a sheep game, so I mean, hello.
Right.
2, the hustle on this dude was insane.
Well, so to summarize for people, that may not have heard this pitch before, because we're playing a different game at a different time with different people, as well as trying to save this game for or this particular stream for YouTube replays. So first of all, tell us about this sheeple game and where you found it and blah blah blah.
Oh man. So, one, Factorio looks like a great game too.
It is. It's really fun. I love Factorio actually a lot.
Two, this game in question, the sheeple game, is not a great game. It's a fun game.
Okay.
There's kind of a difference. It is, I don't know. It's a gigantic pile of sheep puns, meets Cards Against Humanity or Apples to Apples or whatever level of cleanliness you want to play it at. With a little board to scoot yourself across.
Okay.
First person to cross the board wins. Then you win by thinking like each other. So you kind of cooperate to win. But someone does win.
Okay. So it kind of sounds like there's another game that we play sometimes. I'm trying to think what it's called right now. Where you have like a board and you move around, and you're trying to be what, like a scenario comes up or something, and then everybody else has to pick. So it'd be like Tobrel is most like a block of cheese.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
And you only get points if you match somebody else's choices.
Right, which is the thing about that game as well, is that you have to not be right. You have to be the most like everybody else, like be part of the majority.
This game has sheep.
I'm just relating it to another game that I'm thinking of. I'm
in
not
a rap music video of a guy in a sheep outfit.
Okay. Okay, so now to kind of finish this setup here, according to our friends, people who know you, people who love you, people who went to Gen Con with you where you learned to play this game, which is part of what I was trying to get from you, is that this is one of your discoveries at Gen Con, is that this was the happiest they have ever seen you. Can you imagine that is how people described you in this game? If you look on Facebook, that is literally the words that some of these people have used.
So, this definitely qualifies for we went on a quest. Every Gen Con, there's usually kind of like a random pick. Sometimes the random pick is great, sometimes the random pick is terrible.
It's fair.
For events that we do. Like the Dungeons and Economics that we did is terrible.
I thought that was amazing.
I know.
Not because of the gameplay, but because I crushed that guy's dreams.
Okay, well, I guess in that standpoint, yes. But, oh man. This game, so we're wandering around looking for this game. It's off in the outskirts. This dude can only afford one of the little tables, right?
Right.
So it's off in the way off wilderness. It's in that field, the football field that got annexed for Gen Con. I forget what it is. It's not Coors Field because that's Denver. It's whatever the Indianapolis field is called.
Okay.
Lucas Oil or whatever.
Yes, that would be it.
This video is sponsored by Lucas Oil Incorporated.
Thanks. Thanks. We're not affiliated in any way. Please,
except
Lucas
not
Oil,
really.
don't sue me.
Except not actually at all. Anyhow, so we're looking for this event. We're having trouble finding it because it's not a room. It's just like a table. And some of the colors and tables and charts and things that are supposed to guide you to your events aren't all that great for this area.
Yep, we've been there, done that.
So we're rolling along. We've walked all the way to the back of this field. Lo and behold, we come around a little platform.
By some strange miracle, we've discovered where we're supposed to be.
A path opens up, and there is the loneliest looking dude I've ever seen. In a full-on sheep outfit that covers his entire body to make him look like a sheep. With a little hat and everything. And little ears on his hat.
Yeah, this is like the most you thing I've ever heard of, actually.
And so, it opens up like this. Like, this dude is already set to be weird. We sit down with this guy, and we describe the game, and some of the answers he's giving are just incredible. Like life disaster. Like, this is the kind of thing that happens to you if you fail at every major checkpoint in your life.
Okay.
Like, the dude's living out of his car, like, he's talking about, like, he's talking about, like, unprotected, intercourse along with drugs in front of minors.
What? Okay. I'm less on board now than I was before, but okay.
Just not, like, with those minors, but just describing his life experiences in passing because of the answers he's putting on the little pieces of paper that we're doing for the sheeple game.
Okay.
Just, this guy.
You found the most sad and tragic person of all time, is what you're trying to tell me.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'm still listening.
Oh, and the second that we sat down, he asked us if we wanted to help him record a rap music video about sheep.
Which naturally you said yes.
Of course we said yes. We were on a quest. This is the side quest of all the XP and treasure.
Okay. Oh,
all the loot is in this quest.
I feel like you did an awful lot of drinking.
This guy did an awful lot of drinking. You would have had to have been there. The other guys don't think it was all that great. They were kind of like, why are we here?
Well, again, I imagine this is probably one of those games that I should have... Like, it would have been a you and me game.
Yes. This was up there with the mooses.
Oh my god, the moose game was so good.
The mooses. This was in the same vein.
Anyway. So, again, the guys have described this essentially as your happiest moment of your entire life. How does it feel that your best friends in the world, the people that will literally kill for you?
I mean, it's accurate.
These people literally described your only moment of joy in your entire life as playing this particular game.
Not wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Meanwhile, they're like, why? They reply to the Facebook post like, what? No.
I don't know.
I'm buying everyone a copy and we're all going to play it. Except I'm not buying everyone a copy.
Why are you not buying everyone a copy? I thought this was your one joy.
Yeah, it's my game. I'm buying my game.
Come on, man. No, it's totally fine. As long as there's a copy that we can all play when we finally get together to do stuff, it's totally fine. Oh, man. Alright, did we finally get 4 lines of this S together? Is this an acceptable way to do it? I would really like it all to be nice and tight together here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we make this better? Make it just a little better, please. This is much better. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all tight together. Relatively tight little pattern. Alright, so Let's conserve resources as best we can. The bottom run in the bottom. The second one in the second spot. Oh, we can't do that though because this is in the way. All right. So, what a mess. What a mess.
Let's take a look at your...
These don't need to stay here anymore. These can go away.
There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to clean it up and make it much less confusing of a mess. So, alright, so we did the bottom row, we did the top row. So let's do, I guess this second to the top row is what we're supposed to be using for this one now. I'm trying to get all the power turned around, cleaned up, and consistent now. And I want to bury it around as many trees as I can. So I cleaned out this little cubby hole of trees, like this little glade maybe is the word I'm looking for. And I'm gonna like laser all around it and kind of be ready for attacks down here. But I want to get all the power moved into one spot, so, and preferably with the least amount of pollution I can. Alright, what are we missing? We're missing a bunch of stuff still, robots. Why are we failing so much here? Is everyone's fail train under control now?
Oh, my fail train has just begun.
Well, that's true. Because you did not buy everyone a copy of this game. So, what level of supporter did you go with? Because I think you should have been the biggest supporter.
I don't like it that much. I think I bought the game and maybe the expansions, or a expansion.
See, I don't understand this about you. This is a game, again, your happiest moment of your miserable little life.
I know.
How could you not be completely invested? I'm a reasonable fan of Cards Against Humanity. Bought every copy. Every expansion. It took me a little bit, but I got it all. So, why not you, Johnny boy? Alright, what are we missing? We're missing water. Oh, that's why. This pipe did not get put in place. Alright. So we should start seeing... Yes, power, yes. Dang it, I did it again. Alright, output mode. It's at 50. We want it to be at 50. Excellent. So these poles will come together and create the power. The power. That'll output. Yes, right there. So this is our important pole. It goes out of the power station to everything else. So now we need to make sure that we have room to wall and fortify right here. And unfortunately, we're probably going to have to take out a few more of these trees. And do just a little bit more mining here. I don't know if I can make something reach that. Oh, we did it. Okay, perfect. Alright, so when those guys are done, we should be able to finish the fortifications down here nicely. Plus, we also have a bunch of extra coal that we don't need, so we'll just get rid of it. Nice, excellent. I'm pretty pleased. The power Power area seems to be fine. This takes care of our coal issue nicely. Everything now goes into our nice little coal warehouse. Uh-oh. Are things actually getting full? Do we need more coal warehouses already? I was afraid of that. I was afraid if anything we were going to have to expand our coal sooner than I wanted to. Alright, so let's go 3 this way. 3 this way. Yeah, I'd like to get some more, but I'm not making green circuits right now. Alright, computer. Bring me things. They're like, we're not bringing you nothing. Oh, there they go. Here's comes some guys. Thank you, robots. I knew you loved me. Oh, do I not have... I probably don't have green circuits anywhere in the network right now. Alright. Give me a few more of those. Let's get green circuits in this network somewhere. Actually, you know what? Let's experiment with this. We should have the new thing. Alright, so how is this supposed to work? If I put a chest here and a chest in the same area on the outside, change transfer direction, increase transfer rate, decrease transfer rate. Does it have to be the same kind of chest in both places? Can one be a requester chest and one be a like a different kind of chest? See, let's make a requester chest there, and let's put a like that. And then let's take this out. Okay, that's a weird mess. Alright, and let's put a requester chest here. Looks like they don't have to match. That's cool. And then let's put a here, and let's make sure we have a piece of line here, and let's go, what do you think, like 400 probably? Yeah, it's probably fine. So I'll keep 400 of these in reserve for me. Why is that stopped? Oh, because it's equalizing. Alright, so there we go. That's what we want. So the question becomes, no, I think I just like that. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's sweet. Alright, and this is in the logistics network? Yes, it is. Alright, so we need a line going off here. So this one is basically doing all the research right now, by the way, which is whatever. It's fine. What's missing? Did we lose? Oh, we must have lost some arms. I have some. Interesting. So how's storage? Storage looks good, but also these are dead. So top is dead, that's dead. Oh, we got a lot of work to do now. A lot of work to do. Alright, let's get this one picked up, and this picked up. And then let's copy. Let's copy here to there. Let's get the army of robots to work. I believe it's 4, but I can't. I'm having a hard time telling from here. Pretty sure it's right here. Yeah, good. And then, since we can keep these trees, I'm gonna... I want to keep as much of the trees as I can. And then we're going to whitelist out this right now, not there. Let's get this. Let's get the robot arms. Then once the power poles are in place, we can move up everything else. Alright, so we do this one here. We can do this one here. We can do this one. Can't really get away with that one, but we can definitely do that one. Alright. So arm here and arm here. An arm there. This one can go like that. That powers all that. That powers all that. Oh yeah, looks good. And let's grab the arm of justice. Move those laser guns up. Oh, that needs to be a long arm inserter. Apparently those guys all need to be at least one row further up than I set them. And I want to get a few extra guns here. Okay, that looks good. Now we can finally disable these poles and Start on the same, scooting everything up. I mean, it's not perfect, clearly, but it's a system that does work. Get these lighted poles out of the way. And we'll scoot up this Big Daddy electric pole. Take that one down. Alright. That one must be coming from... Yep, there he is. Alright, question is, do we need a couple more guns over here? It probably wouldn't hurt.
Oh, the guns. You teach those bugs who's boss.
Well, they don't learn very well. That's the problem. They're not educated and refined like us here peoples.
You gotta like send one back with pictures.
Wow, look at there, just in time. Got everything moved as a bug wave came in. Nice. So unfortunately, our big line of iron is about to run out here, but we're about to cross into a big patch this direction. So that's not too bad. I already cleared out the little base that had spawned over here, so we still have to kill the all the big worms, but when the time comes, we shouldn't have any problems with that. Alright, so if we look at our production, how is our... That's terrible. We have we're making like 100. Where's the map? You mean like the map generator code? I haven't actually grabbed the key. Let me do that here. If I save and then I load it, right? I can grab the map exchange string. And I can put it over here for somebody. Where's a good place to put that? Let me grab the first video. I would not recommend this map, for the record. Oil is a nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Oil is a real bear. Now it's fortunate because there was two like really close to my starting location, but there's like almost none anyplace else. I probably was not really paying that close of attention when I did the when I set the settings. I currently don't have a place for the string. Yeah, I'll have to figure out a place to put it. Get off of that. Let me think. I could probably put a copy somewhere over on the Samius site. Alright, here you go. LGB Jasanio. Hey, you should be able to find it there. Although I get all that work done and they're gone, it looks like. So, excellent. I suppose getting map strings will have to be something that I think about more often. I don't know.
What's the map string do?
So if somebody wants to like start your world or whatever, they can copy your string and then they can. It basically loads all your settings that you picked and your mods and like and how the map was like generated. So it's like your map, right? Is the general idea, as far as I can tell. And also, it's a pretty easy way to get the mod packs that you're using, is by just loading up your string. Maybe I didn't want to do it like this, but it's fine. Okay. But yeah, I really didn't plan on anyone asking me that question. I don't, most of the people who rewatch my Factorio streams, they watch, and occasionally I'll get a comment from another, for someone watching the stream later. But I don't have a lot of people ask for a map exchange string. Make that
a new priority?
Yeah, try to get that in the queue. In the old mental queue for... Because part of my goal is to stream Factorio more often. I kind of took a break because I didn't have like a mod pack that I really liked. I was doing what they called C block, which is kind of like a everything was on an ocean. You might remember, actually.
Vaguely.
Yeah, like sometimes you pay attention, but I was enjoying it. I think one of the challenges that I really like is that limited space challenge. Not just being able to build whatever you want forever. And that was something that these things all have in common. Oh, looky here. This iron's ready to be expanded too. Man, I must be completely caught up in like something. I know I was focusing on power really hard, but must have just been completely focused on it instead of kind of keeping a little bit closer eye on some of these other things that need to be done. Can we get trash slots yet? Oh, we can, but it costs blues, and we're not going to do that. Did we get our electric furnaces too? I think we did. We did. God, they're so expensive. What are you for purple packs? engines, or electric furnaces. Which we can make, but they are going to be expensive. Okay. Let's get some very, very basic purple science in place. Just try to start working on... Oh no, we don't need that. Yeah, we do. We need purple for coal liquefaction. Once we get coal liquefaction in place, I think the game is going to turn around for us in a major way. Because we've been like limping along on our oil being real bad. Real bad. But if we can get that going, we'll have some real options at our disposal. So, what do we want to do that's just... Oh, here we go. Trash slots are not blue signs. Perfecto. Alright, so let's start with getting this iron moved out, and then let's worry about kind of checking that these guys weren't going to struggle with those biter waves there. Okay, that looks safe. Get this guy running. Is running. We don't have extra blues, I don't think, right now. Last couple probably should just do myself. Imagine that's good. Yep. Trash slots going. So we'll grab that there. This will be like our main doodad hub here. I'm not too worried about pushing this big line out yet. This needs to be I know where they are. I put them there. Okay. I think we can get one more in here. There we go. Everything looks pretty good. Slurp. Looks like we're going to want to go ahead and put this on the lower line about here. doesn't look like we've had to worry about yet. But I want to make sure that keeps going. These guys don't have power, huh? So you might be wondering, why does this area look all weird after clearly I spent a ton of time getting the base more or less square, more or less getting things running. It's because we had a patch of uranium right here that was awkwardly shaped. And uranium is a real pain to kind of like work around. Alright, let's get those in. Actually, no. Yeah, just work on that. Alright, so let's get some basic, very, very basic purple science going. Don't think I currently have a slot for it. Yeah, I don't. So, let's see, how do we want to do this? Usually don't do a lot of this that style of building lines, but I think in this situation we're gonna want to. So let's cut this for now. Let's put it. No, see, this isn't gonna work even. Six, and I think I have XP capped at 6, Thakar. No problem. This works if it's everything's on one side, right? No, because I need it to be like that to access. This one doesn't get hit by this one. Alright, so what if these are all long arms? And this goes here. Then that gives us, this one is 2, this, right, so this is getting pulled, this is getting pulled, that's getting pulled. there's not a way to get, because there's only 3. There are more than 6 sciences? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, no, there's exactly 6. So that's 2, 4, 6. So all I need to do is move these around and adjust that. Less certain here. Alright, so let's... Short, long. Alright, so let's look at this. This is the short. So it's gonna come in. Don't help right now. Alright, so out, out, and this one's gonna come like that. So then that'll go in there. This will go in there. And for now, I'll have a long one down here. Alright, so just to make sure that I'm... And do we have something with military that's not going to kill me? Here we go, let's start that. Alright, that did it. That worked. Alright, so now we got... a shit ton of greens that I got to deal with. Okay, like this. Oh, that'll never work. So this one does not have access to that. So why is this one not right? Okay, so this pattern is not correct. Man, I am very good at video games. And if you've ever heard me say that, then you know I'm full of lies. Those are both coming off of there. So short, short, long. No. Oh my goodness, this pattern. This pattern is ridiculous. Can we not make this standard? No, I can't. Alright, whatever. It's fixed now. Get out of here. Okay. So for right now, I would like to make 2 purples. Or yeah, two purples. Purples need how quickly? It takes 14 seconds, so I need 1 every 7 seconds. Can this should be able to make both, right? Yeah, okay. Trying to figure out if there's a way that I can do everything. Whatever. Let's not even try. Let's not even try. Let's just get literally anything working. Alright, so I'll bring electric engine in here. Okay, I'll bring electric engines over here. This box will be everything I need for electric engine or electric things. Alright, sorry for all the confusion here. It's been a while since I've played this much, like past this point in Factorio, to be honest. Alright, so I need steel plates, reds, and bricks. So I got all the bricks you need. Let's go get some reds, and let's go get some while we're here, we might as well make a couple of changes to this whole system. Does that really need to be like that, or can I just put bet you we could probably just get away with something like this for now. You know what? No, let's not do that. Let's go this. And one of these. Okay. Then over here, let's put a to a output chest. We're not too worried about limiting right now, but we might be in the future, so... Because right now we just don't have that much to deal with, to worry about. Let's see. I don't remember what exactly the numbers were, but let's grab a couple hundred iron. Electric engines. Engines are here. So we need to get the that in. Let's get things started here. This and 400 of that. And then I'll drop those off. At least get us started. Oh, why am I doing combat robotics? I'm never going to do combat robotics. I was just looking for a test, something to experiment with here. Let's do factory preview instead. Oh man, it's 2 o'clock already?
Yeah, I gotta squeak out of here for too long.
Yeah, I've gotta probably just play to the bottom of the hour and I gotta bounce too. It's a busy Friday here at the Garobo household. The wife is teaching a oils class tonight. Remington should be home any minute from getting kicked out of the dorms for the week. Yeah, things are getting busy. Alright, what do we need here? We need batteries. Yeah, we do not have batteries getting made anywhere. So let's fix that. Let's at least get some batteries getting made. Can we? Oh yeah, we can glue batteries in here again. Really need a stack of iron and a stack of copper, but I don't. I don't see one in my backpackums. Also, don't see an army of robots on their way down here to bring me several stacks. Let's build another. Let's see, that's going to go out. And we're going to be pretty happy we get 2 full stacks of batteries here. So, are there not an army robots bringing me something right now? Oh, maybe not. Maybe everything's fine right this second according to the robot logic. Okay.
Can't trust robots.
I mean, that's true. They're not sheeple.
Also true.
Alright, so we have Some purple's ready to go. Probably not nearly as many as we need. These guys are just going like crazy, so let's increase these to these guys instead. Bloody expensive recipes. This is not going in very quick. Is it because they're... Well, this one's still not red. The rest of the inputs are red, except for this one, which doesn't really matter. It's just a legacy. Oh, but this is... But that has an effect on it. These not being red belts in.
Alright, well, good luck with you belts. I gotta get back to it here.
Alright, my friend. Well, thank you very much for hanging out with us this afternoon.
Bye-bye.
I'm glad that your game did its thing.
Oh, yeah. Later.
Have a good night. Alright, here they come, bringing me my iron. Alright, come here. Come here. Come get me. You slow-ass robots. Alright, are we ready to move this line? Probably. Alright, let's get this moved, and then we will probably... take the guns out for now. This isn't all on us, is it? Oh, pretty much is. Nice. That needs to go there. Pick up yet another construction bot. Okay. So where do we decide this guy needs to go? Right there. It's nice to be able to see a visualization of your base having to expand by increasing the RoboPort network. That is very cool. Alright. Uh-oh. It's not good. What did we screw up here? Looks Looks like this coal was not mined out correctly. Alright, well, let's correct that. Somebody down here on this ASAP. Apparently that power did not get adjusted, so let's keep that going. Let's also get these moving at top speed. I should hopefully mine all those out. Because we're missing 4 laser guns. Also, I want to blacklist rocks and trees. I don't want any rocks and trees picked up here. Perfect. Perfecto. Alright, robots, I need you to bring me 200 batteries, please. Is it possible this might be just time to move this after the intersection? I don't think I'm ready to move everything over to... Is that really the maximum distance? Doesn't feel right. Also doesn't look straight. Okay. So that is pushing that through as quick as it can. How many is this? Looks like this needs to actually be moved down to here somewhere. Which means if we follow this logic, then we're going to make that. There comes our batteries. Look at you little robots go. Look at ya. You're just trying so hard with your little wing legs. Oh boy. Excellent. Alright, let's go stick these batteries into the laser gun. In the laser gun box, shall we? Laser guns, here and there and everywhere, laser guns. Oh, you need steel too. Let's pull... I just want to focus on the laser guns right now. I don't want to... I mean, we can add that extra stuff, but I want to focus on getting enough guns out there that it's not worried. Still bringing. They still really, really want me to have those batteries. Thank you, you guys. You guys are so great. You little logistics robots, you. You can do it. Come on, bring them to me. You know I need them. Oh, there's just not 200 there to give me. Wow, what is this thing doing? Oh, it's just slow, I guess. Okay. Wonder if because it's well, let's even slow it down even more. We can turn those off for now. Alright, thank you, boys. Oh wait, you need greens though. It's the reason why I built you there in the first place. Get a few more lasers built for emergencies. Wow, this line's completely packed. That's great. That is really great. That means when this finally gets over here into this iron, it's going to be completely packed, and I'm ready for that. This guy needs 17 more, so let's pull out these and put in those. And then we can start moving this line out as well. These guys are going to go to here. I'm not going to be able to get... no. So let's see. Can we do one of these a little dirty and make it all work? Yes. And that'll have to come down here somewhere probably. Alright, excellent. Sorry, I was trying to figure out that plan. Yeah, looks like that guy is done. Right here, so it's fine. And again, it should line up here. And there. Alright, so now we know where this needs to go. We do not need that. I have a feeling they're going to have to kill that tree to get there. Alright, let's grab our big light pole. That pole is not... lining up at the moment, so let's get that hooked up. These two should connect when the time comes. these things out of the way. I can help a little bit. And we have a couple extra here, so let's get the corner a little bit more protection. Wow, that is lovely. Look at that. So much here we can't even get it out. I'm ecstatic about that, to be honest. That looks good. Speaking of looking good, looks like this is done. We still have a little bit of junk here, so let's open this up a little bit wider. And let's get, I should have probably considered that before. That's actually going to have a lot more coal in it than I would like, but let's actually see if we can't just get the area that we need to here. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, let's go like that. That's much better. All right. Are we ready to try it? I feel like we're still going to be way short. Oh, we got our first tick on coal liquefaction, boys. Oh, look at it. It's glorious. Alright, we're out of steel apparently. Let's get some steel. We're out of electric engines, but that's not surprising. We're going to need several of each of those. I put the iron on notice here. We're having a pretty big hunk of it, of the iron. Or the steel, I mean. Which is really just iron concentrate, if you think about it. Those. Okay. I'm gonna jump in here while you guys are figuring out if you want to give it to me or not. That's a pretty big wave. Okay, I'm also pretty sure that I almost immediately want to change the iron smelting setup. So I want to keep in mind that I currently have 2 lines coming in the top and a bunch coming out the sides. But I want to get all of that switched over to electric units so I can stick in the various cards. I do not have a huge stockpile of iron, but it's not terrible. Ooh, for the first time, this is not... Alright, this is good news. Doesn't look like good news, but it is good news. So now we can streamline this process down to 2 coals. Also, I'm going to grab a few poles here. I don't remember how the basic poles are set up, but I want to try to automate that a little bit. I don't know why I keep looking at something else. Alright, so poles, wood, poop, poles. Alright, so give me a box to dump poop poles into. You need some copper, but that's copper wire, but whatever. We got plenty of copper wire all over the base. Alright, so here's your wood. Apparently I don't currently have any copper wire on me. There we go. We have more copper wire than we'll ever make copper poles. There you go. Have all the copper in the universe. Just want to make sure we have plenty of lighted poles when I need them. Ding dong. Alright, I think I am going to go ahead and wait on this before I push this out. But that is not the case for this up here. These guys we're going to get working right away. We have that's a big decrease in speed. Let's just get all these with a little bit. We're almost ready to... Is that going to be close to square off here? Not quite yet. How about this? Can we make this work? Yeah, I think we can. It won't go all the way down there, will it? Nice. Alright. That mined up. Here's one more piece. Here's one more piece. Anything we can do to get this even back up again is good. And I don't care if it's even with this or this. I just want it even back up. But we can't afford to just let the iron kind of do whatever the iron wants to do. We have got to keep it. Should really put a 3-to-3 balancer in here. What does a 3-to-3 balancer look like? I think I have my balancer book with me. Is it a big mess? It's a pretty big mess. Alright. So let's see. We go here and here. And this comes back around for some distance. And there's a thing here. And then there's one, it's like 1, 2, 3 spaces here. And this one goes up and into this. And this one goes down and into this. And then we have 2 spaces. And in those 2, we go in that. And then this will come around and in like that. And then here and there. Is that it? That's our 3-to-3 balancer. Alright, let's play a little game. I think we have one. Let's play get the Tahaka out of here. Yeah, I don't know how balanced it is, but it emptied this pretty quick. Alright. Well, is there anything else that's super important right this minute? Let's do one more walk through the base. Just kind of make sure that everything that needs to be working is working. Make sure that there's plenty of turret coverage. Kind of would not be opposed to having... Not mine. Not mine, you... Not mine! Never mind, take mine. I don't care. It's yours now. Damn your video game. That was my laser gun. Alright, so that's putting out a line. That looks okay. We can streamline this now. We can cut over here and up and make it look a whole lot nicer. So we might do that soon. What is going on? Oh, this is that... nice. So this area, we were just cleaning a little bit to be able to better fortify. I'm not even sure if I'm going to bother to get anything else out of here. Let's see. I need room for potential lasers. Let's get a line like this. Yeah, and I just want to make sure things are safe down here. This is power. This is where if something's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong here. Like wrong and make us panic. It's going to go wrong here. So this actually looks fine. These actually... No, don't take those. Double. Alright. Let's get this deconstructed. Wow, it looks like these laser guns have been crazily busy as well. So anyway, the whole idea is that we have these main lines that kind of come off, and they should be covered with the big poles, like this right here. More coal and stone. I'm not as excited about coal and stone, so I'm not going to worry about pushing that out. This line is kind of getting thin, but I want to get this caught up first. This line looks good. This could probably get pushed back some, but I don't think we're having, yeah, it doesn't look like we're having any backup issues, so it's not too bad. Could use a few more laser guns over there, so let's go grab some batteries. This is just, oh, that's an iron issue. Well, that we can fix. Get that back to work. Let's go drop these batteries off in the laser gun facility. We're also missing some steel. Hey Dallas, thought I saw somebody pop in there. How are you doing today? Turn those off. We're missing 6 laser guns. Worry about the laser guns. Worry about keeping the laser guns healed. We're getting pretty close to wrapping up for the. I should have wrapped up already. Actually, we might just try pushing to the top of the hour, but we probably should wrap up. For me, little robot. Okay. Whew, these guys didn't even get into action. Not too bad. Busy. I'm really enjoying this particular Factorio playthrough. I think you were one of the big Factorio guys, right, Dallas? Before I kind of stopped playing Factorio regularly. So I'm going to try doing Factorio Fridays for a while. And then if I get a chance to do like some bonus play, I'm going to try to stream it. But I'm going to follow a couple of rules for it. I'm going to use just the Factorio music until I find some open source music that actually is not crappy. Hey, thanks, my friend. And then I'm going to I'm going to also attempt to bonus stream more Factorio when I get a chance. Because I really like this map. I really like this map. I really like this playthrough. I really like how it's working. I think this is both fun and challenging, and I lost a robot. Here he comes. So until I get this like dangOREous mod thing out of my system, I'm gonna kind of fiddle with it. You're all about the Minecraft lately. Oh no. Yeah, I played some Minecraft for a little while, but it didn't. The base game was not enough, and I was really struggling getting mods to like run and work and be stable. So I don't play a lot of Minecraft anymore. Yeah, you get some mods in there, and Factorio or Minecraft is a lot of fun. You get the right mods, and you get a good graphics pack, and you're golden. But like I said, there's a lot of Minecraft stuff that I didn't care for. Like, I was constantly throwing my swords or whatever I had in my hand. Like, it didn't matter. I was throwing it. So can we mine this spot? I think we can. It's gonna be real fugly though. Again, any iron, I want all the iron. I need more iron, more iron. Alright, let's also take a quick look at the coal liquefaction is stopped. Because we don't have reds. We don't have reds. Reds we can fix. Here, take all the reds. But we're gonna run out of bricks, so let's go get a bunch of bricks. Look at me, Ma! I'm a logistics robot! Yay! Damn you, expensive recipes. Alright, is that everything? Everything you guys can desire? How are you doing? You have 36, so let's grab some more electric engines. Looks like we need more. Man, I'm just like all over the place. I'm like, let's get out of here, let's get out of here. But first, let's do these 87 things. Alright. So I'm gonna run this last couple of errands here. And we're gonna sign off and go take a shower because we're dirty, stinky, smelly, and gotta go have dinner with the kid and the wife before magic tonight. We can't be stinky for magic tonight either. So we're gonna peace out here pretty quickly. I hope you had a wonderful time. I know I enjoyed this stream. This particular Factorio playthrough, again, very exciting for me. Having a great time with it. It's challenging in every way I need it to be challenging. It is like fun in every single way that I need it to be. Just crazy fun, good stuff. I'm thrilled, and I hope you guys are enjoying it also. If you have any questions, comments, etc., leave them in the chat. I will read them. My phone goes chirp chirp every time someone sends me a message or an update or whatever when I'm not actively streaming, so please feel free to hit those buttons. Like, subscribe, follow if you'd like to catch the live stream when when it happens. That's the best ways to like, subscribe, follow. And the reason I mention all of those is because I don't know where you're watching. You could be watching on Twitch, YouTube, etc., etc. But oh, look at there, we're stockpiling some iron. Like a minor miracle. Alright, so next time, or probably not on camera, we are going to update this. This is still using these. We don't have time for this anymore. Also, we are going to hopefully finish the coal liquefaction. Once the coal liquefaction comes online, then we're going to be in the money. We've got a ton of coal. We're ready to go. We just got to get it started. The pump is ready to be primed. And we're ready to fire it off. We're so close. Alright, is that it? Are you guys good? You guys gonna bring me all the things that I need? Here, I got it. You guys can take a hard-earned, hard-deserved break. My little robot friends. Alright. Let's check out the coal warehouse real quick. See if we have a rough idea how much is in here. I should wire these together so I can see how much I have. Let's do that too real quick. People are like, Samus, go take a shower, you're stinky. Those are all very true. Can I wire it to that? I better just wire it to another pole. Let's wire it to this pole. Alright, so we got 1.147k. That's not too bad. We may have to start mining coal again. Like we've ever stopped. But, yes. Look at that. We managed to get our FPS down, too. Isn't that great? Such a warm feeling when you build big enough that your computer can't handle it. Can't believe it, considering how this mod started. Alright, everybody. Have a great day. And, I will catch you... When's my next stream? There might be a stream Saturday. I'm looking at picking up the Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, and we're going to start working that into a stream as well. I've never played a Pokemon game, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, I think, because it's not been on a console, that hasn't been handheld, so now that we have one that's not, I'm very excited to give a Pokemon game a try. So, we're gonna stream that. And since the game just came out today in the US, there may not be that many English-speaking streamers. I'm hoping I can get in early and do a lot of streaming tomorrow, tonight, etc. And kind of get in while the game is fresh. So we'll work that into the schedule. We have DDO on Monday, and we have Pathfinder on Tuesday. So come back and see us real soon. Alright, y'all. Hope you have a wonderful day. Toodles.